Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be sharing some Hytale development updates for 2020 December. As you can see here, it was posted on December 10th of 2020. I know I'm a little bit late, but it's better late than never, and I just want to share some of this with you guys. So what you can do with this is just kind of minimize it and turn it to the side. And I'll just read it out loud and give my thoughts on it. So here it says, "Hi everybody. Today we're going to get you up to speed on what's been going on Hypixel Studios over the last couple of months. Look back over 2020 as a whole. We're not revealing new features today. We're talking about launch plans as we're deep in production and not ready to do so. However, we do want to let you know that we're at and where we will give you a sense of what we've been doing to ensure that Hytale lives up to the potential. In 2019, we wrestled with anticipated success of Hytale trailer and tried to figure out what kind of company we needed to become in order to deliver on the expectations of Hytale's growing community. In 2020, we've been tackling the practical side of becoming that company. It's not always been an easy or quick process, but it's been enormously worthwhile. We've often talked about our aspiration to grow from a mod team to a professional game development studio, and 2020 has been the year when that evolution really kicked into gear. Oh, look at that. The beginning of the year saw us finalize our acquisition by Riot Games, which we announced in April. This was a major step that has provided us with essential resources. We're happy to say that we're also enjoying substantial independence. While we're now part of a bigger organization, we've continued to make our own game in our own way. See, okay, so that's my main point there. That when they got acquired by Riot Games, is that I still wanted them to be in their own space where they're in charge of their own game. They decide what goes in, what happens, and all that. With being bought out by Riot Games or Inquisition, is that they can get the essential resources that it says here. That way they can keep working on it at a much better rate. That way it comes out like how it's supposed to come out. So that's where I'm really glad to hear, because I definitely don't want them to be swayed by like the right game guys telling them, hey, they should have this, they should have this type of monetization, all that. Yeah, that's definitely what I don't want to see. I'm glad that they're taking this step, and it better be shown in the game when it releases. So we'll see. Okay, speaking of doing things our own way, this year, we also opened a physical office during global pandemic. We think that this demonstrates our determination to do things as we say that we're going to do, even if our timing can be a little questionable. So that's kind of true. They opened up their own actual physical office during a pandemic, which is kind of funny because most of this time everybody has to be at home and be on lockdown. Meanwhile, they're trying to open it. I mean, sure, it's questionable, but the fact is that they're actually trying and they're really working for this. And I think this is pretty cool. The Hypixel Studios, it was done really well. Okay, on a more serious note, while remote structure has provided some resilience in the face of COVID-19 pandemic, we've definitely felt it effects in these uncertain times. We've done our best to ensure that our team members we have had the time they need to care for their vulnerable loved ones, safeguard their own health. In a few unfortunate cases, recover from illness. The pandemic isn't the only factor that has made this a challenging year, but it's important to be open to the fact that we've not been able to operate at 100% capacity in 2020. After all, who has? It's kind of true. Not many people, companies get to do that. Nonetheless, it's been a thrill to see our office in Derry, London, Derry, brought to life by some amazing new team members. While the pandemic has set back our plans to make full use of it, the essentials are starting to come together, including our own to scale material accurate Quebec. I mean, look at that guy. That is pretty awesome. Whoever made that has some serious talent to carve something out of wood like that. This little guy's still being worked on. Well, he's done. He'll grace the entrance to the Hypixel Studio office. Oh, that's cool. They're gonna place him like right up front in the office. That's gonna be cool. As anybody who keeps an eye on our jobs page, we will know we've continued to expand the team a lot. We've brought on a bunch of incredible people at every level of the company, from producers and design leadership that help us ship the game to new developers to operational staff that'll help us make it. It's taken some time to find the right people and bring them into the fold, but seeing the team evolve over the course of the year has been one of the 2020's true highlights. This is our cue to link to the job space. By the way, do you see a role that makes you Well, if you guys want a job there, if you guys have some skills that could apply to that, definitely go apply. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, and let me know what's going on there. As Hypixel Studios has grown, we've also been steadily overhauling our production pipeline. That's a sentence that is normally only exciting to producers. So here's what it actually means. We've gotten better at making games. We're proud of our origins in the mod scene, and much of what excites us about Hato has come from the game jam mindset that we've carried with us since those times. However, we've also learned a lot what it takes for a big project like ours to come together, and that's what's meant updating the way we work to match the challenges that we now face. We made strides to become more efficient over the last few months. We're aware that this has come at the expense of our ability to provide regular updates on the state of development. And the explanation for this is really simple. We're no longer investing our resources in anything other than making the best possible game. Hypixel Studios doesn't have a massive marketing team, and so our weekly postcards have become our way to engage with the community at a time when blog posts or other updates would distract from essential work on Hytale stuff. Okay, I get it. So they're really like doubling down on how much work they're trying to do on the actual game rather than kind of every like week letting us know what's going on. I get it. I think that's a better strategy because as long as you guys are putting more time and work into the game, it really should show when it does come out. But for right now, it seems the screenshots of gameplay and all that stuff, it really does look like you guys are doing a lot of great work, and I'm very hopeful for the future when this game does come out. So yeah, as long as you guys need to like release it on a monthly basis or just at least let us know kind of how it's going every once in a while, that's fine. But just I'm really hoping you guys are working really hard on this game, and we'll see when it comes out. We know that it can be frustrating, particularly for those who have been with us since the start and remember when we were much more active in this regard. We ask for your patience. We believe earnestly you'd rather have Hytale as soon as we're able to ship it than to us have focus on blog posts at the cost of some of our momentum. This doesn't mean that there won't be bigger updates in the near future, but expect regular screenshots to be known for a while yet. See, that's what I was just saying. Like, yeah, as long as you guys are working on it, that's cool. We do regret we're not able to cap off 2020 with the set of reveals we gestured at earlier in the summer. That was our prediction that didn't work out. The features we had in mind simply aren't ready to make their debut, but we can do this is to talk a little bit about what they entail. Okay, early in the year, we said that we were reassessing every aspect of Hytale to ensure that it was on track to reach its potential. We weren't joking about this. Almost every part of the game, including many aspects of gameplay that have already been revealed, has been taken back to the drawing board, rethought, and in some cases overhauled. We want to ensure that all of Hytale systems are coherent, fun, and advanced in the genre in meaningful ways. Okay, see, I think that's good. That you guys can realize that hey, this isn't working well or this isn't the way we kind of want it to look like, so we're going to go take it back to the drawing board and work on it better. I think that's pretty cool because from some of the game pictures I know it's a work in progress. It seemed a little bit too simple, just regular. I guess when they were in the gameplay trailer when they were fighting here, I'll show it on screen. It kind of looked a little bit simple, the health bar and like the little magic system. It looked a little bit simple, but if you guys are really overhauling that or taking care of some things to make it look better or make it more fun, sure, that's cool. Whatever works. As long as you guys are really trying to make this game work. Okay, for example, we've really been digging into Hype's combat system. We started playtesting and iterating on some substantial set of changes that are showing real promise, particularly when it comes to adding depth to PvP. Oh, PvP, player versus player. Dang, yeah. So they are actually like really going on that. I didn't think that'd be such a big focus, but that'd be pretty cool. It'll be a while before we can share specifics, as we're keen to ensure that we can show reflects the way that the game will play when you get your hands on it. Shit, that'll be cool when we see it. That'll be really cool. Your interest in our project means the world to us, and we know how tough it can be to be asked to wait. We see speculation about beta dates, new trailers, and so on. And if could, we'd love to be able to keep the hype going all the way to launch. That's not That's not where we're at, however, and we also don't think it's fair for our community to allow anticipation to stay at a fever pitch for such a prolonged period of time. We're hard at work, and we're confident that we're moving in the right direction, and all the progress we made would not have been possible if it wasn't for our excitement that has been built up around Hytale in the 2 years since the announcement. But we have lots of work left to do. Hey, that's fine. Just keep on working. Keep on working, guys. To be clear, then we don't currently have a launch plan for ITIL. When we do and we're confident in it, we'll tell you and we'll be as specific as we possibly can be. We know that there's a tendency to make predictions about possible release dates based on all sorts of signs and symbols from job listings to our accounts getting verified on Twitter. For the avoidance of doubt, there aren't any hidden messages. Nobody outside of the company has access to the game. We're not going to drop the game as a surprise, and we're not giving you without giving you notice. Okay, that's that's good because I kind of want to get it when everybody else gets it. We all want to experience it at the same time. We don't want this like where certain people have access to it and like oh they share and like oh well I guess I don't get to play for myself. That's really good. And for them as being specific as possible on the release dates and all that, that's good because we definitely want to know when it will be. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make the game and we're going to tell you how you can get a hold of it and then you can play it if you like. And we hope you do. We hope that you're keeping safe and that you enjoy our holidays. Our team will be taking a break over the Christmas, but you can expect some festive extras on our social media over the next few weeks. Thank you as ever to the Hightail community. We say this every time and we mean it. Your excitement, interest in the art that you create inspires us to make the best game we possibly can. We're honored to get to go on this and journey with you. Okay, so yeah, so overall, a good blog post. It really tells us what they're really thinking about, and they're being pretty honest with us about telling us that they don't actually have a release date yet. They don't have it like as say specifics, but when they do, they'll will tell us and all that. I like it. I like the honesty that comes from them. It really shows that they're trying to work hard and they're doing their best. This is what I expect from a good studio that's trying their best. So yeah, so as long as you guys know this is the blog post, you guys can read it for yourself. You guys can look around on their Hightail page to look at all these cool images that they posted and show up, and make sure to check out their Twitter for all the cool like little stuff that they sometimes post. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you guys next time.